This is a review of the Emerson Sensi Touch Thermostat. This is a Wi-Fi thermostat, and it came out about 2 months ago or so. They also still have the standard white thermostat with the buttons on it, which has just the plain grayscale screen on it. This one actually is a little nicer looking unit. I did have a Sensi Wi-Fi thermostat before. I had the standard one that came out a couple years ago, and it was very, very reliable. I had no issues with it whatsoever. I just wanted the upgraded look and functionality of the touchscreen. The app works the same on both. As you see right now, the number on there, 73 degrees, that just changed from black to white. That is the inside temperature right now. That's what if you leave the screen, if you leave the screen on, as far as the on-screen display goes, it just shows the inside room temperature. That does go back and forth between black and white. My guess for that is to help save the screen. I'm sure it's so you don't get burning on the screen. The actual thermostat was very easy to put in, and I know there are already videos online that show how to install this thermostat, so I'm not really going to go through the installation. I'll just say that it was relatively easy, and the app is excellent, and it will actually walk you through how to install this Wi-Fi thermostat. No issues. Like I said, I had the standard Sensi before, and it was very reliable, very easy to use. This one is just a nice update. It looks nicer on my wall. And so far, I've had it about a week, and I find it to be an excellent unit, very reliable. The app works well. I've not had any issues with Emerson's servers being down. I think it's fantastic. It also does work with Amazon Alexa. I think it works on the what's called the Wink platform, and also the Apple Kit. So there are some different home automation solutions that you can use with this. I do kind of wish that it would work with Google Home. Maybe that's something that Emerson will put in this line in the future. Overall, the actual look of the thermostat on the wall, it's very nice. It mounts very nice. It's very flush. I think they do have a back plate that's available if you maybe have a holes in your wall or something like that. If you can look at my wall, looks pretty good. I live in an older house. It was built in 1934, has plaster and lath walls, so you can see a little bit of marking from old thermostats that were in many years ago, but it has been refinished fairly well, and you don't really notice it much. I mean, it looks just fine. To wake up the thermostat, you just simply touch the screen, and that will wake it up. Once you have done that, you can adjust. It's on schedule right now, but you can adjust it up or down, and it'll tell you how long it's going to last. And actually, this will stay then until the next changeover for the schedule. Down below, you have your fan settings. You can either run it on auto or on. You can simply change it here. The back arrow kind of works like an app on your phone. Same way with your mode setting down here. You have heat, cool, auto, and off. It's summer here right now, so of course I have it on cool. Auto is if you want it to automatically change over between heat and cool, and you can set up a schedule for that. And that actually sometimes works pretty well in the spring or the fall. Maybe when you are having those cool evenings, but it's still warm during the day. But you can just select that pretty easily once you select whatever you want. Whether it's, right now, I'll just show you what it does. I can turn the system off. If I touch that there, it's kind of hard to do it when I'm holding my phone. It's a The touch on it is very accurate. It works very well. It's not like some of the older touch thermostats that, you know, you have to push on them really hard or anything like that. I mean, it actually works very nice. But anyway, once again, I'm just going to go back and put it on cool again. And you can see as long as I'm touching in the right place, it's pretty easy to use. So that's the way that all works. And of course, you have a menu on here too. And the menu gives you some different options. And the first one is the sleep mode. And that'll tell you, it'll display the room temperature if you turn that on. And I do like that on. So I know what the room temperature is. You still need to touch it to show the other information, but I like to leave that on. Night light's kind of a neat little feature. If you turn on the night light, it actually turns on this backlight around the back side of the thermostat. It doesn't throw a lot of light, but it kind of gives it a cool, real cool modern look to it. So that's something that you can either run on or off. It doesn't really matter. Home screen content, you can adjust what you want it to show. Of course, I'm in the United States, so I want Fahrenheit. I do want it to show the time of the day, and I like to show the indoor humidity as well. So there's some options there. Now, schedule. The schedule, you can actually set up the schedule on this thermostat if you turn the Wi-Fi off. So if some reason you do not have Wi-Fi and you need to adjust the schedule or set up a schedule, you can still use this thermostat completely without Wi-Fi. Obviously, I use the Sensi app because it's easier to set up on my phone or my tablet than it is to use this. And you can also set up your schedule on a web browser on a computer as well. So you have a lot of different options. And the Wi-Fi on here, and that just tells you what network you're on. I'm not going to hit that because if I do, it'll give you my thermostat number, and it's probably possible someone could actually take over my thermostat and operate it from another account, and I don't want that to happen. About thermostat, same thing, just gives you information about that. And then the last one is set up your HVAC equipment. And all this basically is I have a single stage air conditioner, and I have a single stage natural gas furnace, 95% furnace. My air conditioner and my furnace are Amana. They're approximately about 4 years old. They work excellent with this thermostat. So that's kind of the different options you have on the home screen. In fact, my air conditioning just kicked in, so you can kind of see what it looks like right now. The screen, it might be a little hard to tell, but the screen actually changed to blue when it kicked in. And if you're heating, the screen will change to red. So in that case, you know what mode you're on. Once this thermostat goes to sleep, you'll see what the home screen looks like when it's cooling. And it'll stay blue or red or gray once that happens. And you can see right now, it's just changed to, just the indoor temperature, but it's a blue background. If it was heating right now, it would be red. So that's just a quick review of the Emerson Sensi Touch. The app that goes with it is a really, really nice app. And I mean, you can go and you could probably download it and look around at the app if you haven't looked at it before. But I know there's videos on how to install it. I just kind of wanted to show how this thermostat operates and what it looks like on your wall. So thank you for watching my video. I hope this gave you a little information about the Emerson Sensi Touch Thermostat.